Netflix's Hitman has taken the streaming world by storm. The movie tells the story of a mild-mannered professor who leads a double life as an undercover operative for the police. It's a thrilling concept, blending the ordinary with the extraordinary. But how much of Hitman is rooted in reality? The answer is more complicated than a simple yes or no. The film is loosely based on the real-life experiences of Gary Johnson. He was a professor who spent years working undercover for law enforcement. Johnson's story is one of intrigue and danger. It's a tale that seems ripped from the pages of a spy novel. However, Hitman takes creative liberties with Johnson's life, transforming his experiences into a sensationalized narrative. This exploration aims to delve into the reality of Gary Johnson's life. We will compare and contrast it with the fictionalized portrayal in Hitman. By separating fact from fiction, we can gain a deeper understanding of the man behind the myth, and we can examine the ethical complexities of his undercover work. Gary Johnson was, by all accounts, an unassuming man. He taught sociology at a small college. He lived a quiet life dedicated to his students and his research. But beneath this ordinary facade, Johnson harbored a secret. He worked undercover for the police. For years, Johnson used his unassuming demeanor to infiltrate criminal organizations. He gained the trust of dangerous individuals. He gathered evidence that led to arrests and convictions. Johnson's work was highly dangerous. He often put himself in harm's way to bring criminals to justice. Yet he remained committed to upholding the law. Details about Johnson's specific cases are scarce. Law enforcement agencies keep this information confidential to protect ongoing investigations and the safety of those involved. However, it's known that Johnson specialized in infiltrating organized crime rings. He was involved in cases related to drug trafficking, extortion, and even murder for hire plots. Hitman, while inspired by Gary Johnson's life, takes significant creative liberties with his story. The movie amplifies the action and violence. It invents subplots for dramatic effect. This fictionalization makes for entertaining television, but it strays from the truth of Johnson's experiences. In the film, the main character, played by a Hollywood A-lister, is a former Special Forces operative with a dark past. He's recruited by a shadowy government agency. He's tasked with eliminating high-value targets. This depiction is a far cry from the reality of Gary Johnson's life as a sociology professor. The movie also embellishes the emotional and psychological toll of Johnson's undercover work. Hitman portrays him as a tortured soul, haunted by the things he's seen and done. While undercover work undoubtedly takes a toll, this depiction is likely exaggerated for dramatic effect. Hitman is just one example of a growing trend in entertainment. Movies and TV shows are increasingly blurring the lines between fact and fiction. They take inspiration from real events and people, but they often embellish or invent details to create a more captivating narrative. This blending of truth and fiction can be problematic. While entertainment aims to entertain, it also has the power to inform and shape public perception. When a movie or TV show claims to be based on a true story, viewers may believe that what they're seeing is an accurate representation of events. This can lead to misconceptions and misunderstandings. In the case of Hitman, the fictionalization of Gary Johnson's life might give viewers a distorted view of undercover police work. The movie's emphasis on action and violence overlooks the patience, meticulous planning, and psychological complexities involved in real-life undercover operations. Gary Johnson's story, both in its real-life form and its fictionalized portrayal in Hitman, raises important ethical questions. Can we condone the use of deception, even if it serves a greater good? Is it ever justifiable for someone to live a lie, even if it means bringing criminals to justice? These are complex questions with no easy answers. On the one hand, Johnson's undercover work led to the apprehension of dangerous individuals. He helped to make communities safer. On the other hand, his methods involved deceit and manipulation. He lived a double life, betraying the trust of those around him, even if those individuals were engaged in criminal activities. The ethical implications of Johnson's actions are open to interpretation. Some may argue that his ends justified his means. Others may believe that his methods were morally questionable, regardless of the outcome. The debate surrounding Johnson's work reflects larger societal discussions about the balance between security and freedom, and the lengths to which we're willing to go to achieve justice. The popularity of Hitman, despite its fictionalized portrayal of Gary Johnson's life, speaks to our enduring fascination with true crime and morally ambiguous characters. We're drawn to stories that explore the dark side of human nature. We're captivated by individuals who operate in the shadows, blurring the lines between right and wrong. Gary Johnson's story, both in its real and fictionalized forms, provides a glimpse into this shadowy world. It challenges us to confront uncomfortable truths about the complexities of justice and the methods used to achieve it. While Hitman may not be a completely accurate representation of Johnson's life, it serves as a reminder that reality is often stranger and more nuanced than fiction. The movie sparks important conversations about the ethics of undercover work and the justification for using deception in the pursuit of justice. And it highlights our insatiable appetite for stories that delve into the darkest corners of human experience, leaving us questioning our own moral compass and the fine line between right and wrong.